So this is the final matchup that we're showing today. This is not a real matchup. This is a consolidation match because both of these players, Sparky and Footcream, are both moving on to round 2. So we're just going to get this started right away. We're going to go 5. We're going to go 4. 3, 2, 1, go. We're going to listen to Sparky because I find Sparky wildly entertaining. So we're going to listen to his yelling. This should be good. This should be good. Sells the sword. Sparky off to an excellent start. Footcream with the long loads. What kind of processor you got in that thing? Sparky split names are very interesting. Haha, tasty bone. All right, I'm going to pause Sparky's stream until our times are matched up so we can kind of get a better idea of how the Creeper Woods is doing. Team Sparky, amen. What don't I know? What don't I know? Oh, I do know Panda. I don't think there's any mods. Okay, we're going to hit 12 seconds. All right, our times are coordinated. Footcream with the 360 epic jumps.
Well, I missed my initial hit, so that's dumb.
We'll call it dumb. Footcream a little bit ahead already, actually taking the shorter path right away. Neither runner misses the jump. I guess I'm the only idiot who does that all the time. Wow, was that a little 360 by Footcream? Footcream, a wildly experienced any percent runner. Sparky new to the running scene.
Fairly clean skeletons.
Sparky fairly new to the any percent style speedrunning scene in Minecraft Dungeons. Has really improved his PB recently. Has been working very hard, so I would not be surprised to see a very good time out of Sparky this run. Footcream, very arrogant, full of himself, you know, are the enemy in this sense. So Sparky is definitely our underdog hero in this run. Good dodge by Sparky. Taking a little bit of a longer route here than necessary with this very good seed that he was given.
There weren't even enemies there for me to be dodging in the tree line, so...
You can keep Sparky up as high as possible. That is so many creepers! Creepers! Ooh! Wow. Somehow Sparky does not die there, does not kill the creeper. Amazing. Footcream appears to be a little bit ahead here at the 145 mark, approaching the gate. Ooh.
What do I fucking do?
Sparky unfortunately takes a death there early on in Creeper Woods. Has to go get that piece of equipment.
You're in high spirits. Have a dick in your ass.
Okay. All right, Sparky, we're going to keep you toned down a little bit. Footcream at 202 through the gate. A little bit ahead of Sparky at this point. Footcream about to hit the pig. Gets a boot of swiftness and a bow. Oh my god, what a god. Footcream looking for the chest, does not see any. Sparky has a level 5 wolf armor. Dude, Foot, is this like... Yeah, it's not that it's not funny commentary. We just gotta keep it a little PG. Don't be nothing to be sorry about. It's very, very funny. If Footcream gave me his any percent PB instead of a Hotswap, that would be hilarious. All right, we'll turn Sparky back on a little bit. Turn Sparky back on. See how this goes. We'll find out. Footcream, I imagine, is going to have a very, very excellent Creeper Woods time using that boot.
Those chests are a myth, by the way.
Being very efficient. Those chests are, in fact, a myth. We tell that to other runners so they go out of their way and take longer to complete Creeper Woods. Getting a level 4 bow is not so bad for Sparky, but at this point, the bow one-shots everything anyway, so that level 4 bow will come into play later. Footcream escaping Creeper Woods at a very respectable time. Not a great any percent time. A very slow seed must have been considering how early on the boots had arrived. I'm ready to turn the audio down, but I do like when Sparky screams, but I also don't like when Sparky screams, so we'll do a little combination of both. Footcream already done with Creeper Woods at this point, a little bit ahead of Sparky. We'll see if this continues.
Where?
Footcream is doing the Yam percent where he buys to see if he is going to make this into an any percent run, buys from the blacksmith, sells it immediately. That is legal in
Oh, look at that split. That is
in
a
a hot swap run.
split. Don't you just love to see?
As long as you don't use the item from the blacksmith, this is still
dire
considered
that
a hot swap run. So still good for Footcream. It does leave some room for Sparky to catch up at this point, though, because Sparky, I don't believe, will be buying from the blacksmith. Spark, the only reason I'm turning you down at the moment is because I am talking a lot. I do appreciate your commentary. Highly recommend that you guys check out Sparky's stream. It is twitch.tv/Sparky_Summers. He does post in the Minecraft Dungeons speedrunning Discord quite often when he is streaming the self-promotion channel. Highly recommend you check out his stream. Very entertaining, very good guy, very fun streamer. So let's see, Footcream here. Ooh, I thought he was going to take a death. Has a boot of swiftness, has a tasty bone. So this is, in fact, a hot swap run, because if it was a tasty bone, Footcream would not be continuing right now. Finds a cutlass, does not find the shadow brew, so Footcream does take his first death. Switches to the reliable combo cutlass. Love it. I don't know if I can give bubbles. If I could, I wouldn't give them to you. Sparky not too far behind. Did find a swiftness potion here. Lots of baby zombies in Sparky's seed, unfortunately. Lots and lots of baby zombies. Footcream in a very good place in a run right now. If this was an any percent run, Footcream would even still be having a very good time right now. This is typical any percent runner times, though, once you find a boot early on in Creeper Woods. So Footcream, despite having very good armor, is doing average for himself. So if it's all relative, Sparky's doing above average for himself, and Footcream's doing average for himself. So our hero, Sparky Summers, still doing well. We're going to turn back on. Going for the red chest in the middle. Does open it, Sparky does. Takes death, no big deal. Go, Sparky, go, is what I'm saying, Beetle. Again, this is a consolation match. The outcome of this match does not affect any standings in the tournament, though it is fun to watch.
Right.
Footcream, excellent. If you're out of the beacons by 6 minutes in any percent style run, you're doing very well. Picks up a level 1 crossbow, which I think is actually an improvement of the level 1 standard bow.
Yom's probably watching.
Yom's probably watching, he says.
At me.
I'm not upset at you. Upgrades to a level 3 longbow. Footcream does out of the pig. 420 split. Green for memes. I do appreciate that.
I don't remember this way. Okay.
Footcream quite a bit ahead right now, but the nature of the hot swap run is that anything can happen, anything could change at any point. So, though Footcream is very ahead at this point, do not consider that too heavily. Ooh, the dog kills the creeper, which does not help Footcream with the ambush, but the reliable combo from the cutlass is really helping Footcream out here.
Quick regen, I understand. Hello, would you like to activate, please?
Sparky having trouble clicking the higher up temple. Escapes the Geomancer Joe's wrath by using the Tasty Bone very efficiently.
Join in on the speed run.
We're going to switch over to Footcream's audio for a little bit. We're going to switch back and forth here because both audios are very acceptable, and I don't want anyone to miss out on any of their audio. The boot is just so excellent for Footcream right now, really able to speed along through this as if it were an any percent run. I'm probably going to end Cacti Canyon in the 10th minute at latest. Ooh, Sparky takes an unfortunate death trying to get the pig. That's not a big deal. You are going to take deaths in Cacti Canyon quite a bit. The pig dies after being hit by the... was that a cutlass or is that a sword? Something with fire aspect. Are the Pokemon broken again? Oh, look at that fight. Oh, Lugia is epic. The pig looked hilarious. I'm sorry I missed it. I'm switching back and forth with the audio. Very unfortunate that the dog killed the creeper once again before it was able to be useful. Creeper, very useful there. Fortunately, an apple shows up. The dog combo is working very, very, very well for this fight for Footcream right now. Ripping through this ambush. Unfortunately, it takes the death. Not a big deal. Sparky does see the item he needs to go back for. There's 2 items he has to go back for. This is where he was... Okay. Sparky did the right thing attaching that particular armor. Sparky picked up 2 armors at the same time. You do attach the newest armor. No, that was right, Sparky. That was right. That was 100% right. I see where the confusion is, though. Footcream does end in the 10th minute. That is a 9:06 Cacti Canyon. Slow for an any percent, fast for a Hotswap. I'm always serious, Panda. I'm always serious. Sparky Summers, get into the second key room right now. It appears as if Footcream is very much ahead, but again, anything can happen in this. If you don't have the right gear going into high block halls, you are completely screwed. There's plenty of room for Sparky to catch up here. Footcream going to Desert Temple before Redstone Mines. Interesting choice. Though his splitter has Redstone Mines next, so that may have been an accident, but from an any percent reaction that's going on. Oof. Oof. Sparky loses the key. Oh, Sparky in a rough spot with the yellow key. What's going to happen? About to take a death. Uses the potion just in time. Slices his way through. Oh, loses the key once again to some sniper archers. Finds the key. Manages to get through. Approaching the final part of Cacti Canyon. Footcream still without armor, unfortunately, heading into Desert Temple. Calls over the dog as to not press the pressure plate for the exit. Dog does die. That's a good time for the dog to die in Desert Temple for Footcream, as it cannot wake up the Enderman now. Footcream still has the boot. Doing very well for the key, wrapping all the way around. Calling over the Spearman. Ooh, does get poked. This is now a very slow key for Footcream. Let's see if he's able to recover. Looks like he is able to have the boot here. See if you can get past this last Spearman. Boom, gets past from this point. It's just gravy. Good movement there from Footcream to recover from a potentially devastating key. Sparky, low on health, has a potion. Decides not to use it. Very brave, sitting in the face of that zombie. Uses the potion after. What a flex. Very good dodge of the creeper. Manages to make quick work of that wave. Sparky does. Onto, I believe, the final wave of Cacti Canyon. A very slow Cacti Canyon, but again... In Hotswap, things can happen. I completely missed what happened in the chest room with Footcream right there. It doesn't look like he picked up any armor. It's still on a cutlass, so I don't believe anything dramatic happened. Able to pick up a few shots in a short bow. The pig is running away from Footcream. Can Footcream catch the pig? Hits it a couple times with the bow, turns it around, puts it right towards him. Is able to get rid of the cutlass for a level 1 glaive. Level 1 glaive from a level 1 cutlass. That is highly unfortunate. In Desert Temple. Sparky about to pick up a new artifact from Cacti Canyon. Let's see if it is beneficial to him. It is the Wind Horn, which, as you know at this point, I am a huge fan of. Footcream gets rid of his boot, unfortunately. Picks up a Torment Quiver. Torment Quiver and the Cube are not a very amazing combo because they both use souls. Though I do find Torment Quiver to be very, very useful sometimes. But on this level in particular, I find the Cube much more useful. Footcream getting dangerously low here. Could potentially take a death before the fight does not do so. Sparky opts to go into Redstone Mines before Desert Temple, which is my preferred any percent route. Let's see how he handles it. Footcream very low going into the ambush. Very, very low in health. Could potentially die here, though Footcream is widely experienced. I do not expect a death here, especially with a short bow that has few shot. He dies. Footcream has a level 1 glaive and a level 1 bow right now, guys. Keep in mind. So that is very, very unfortunate. And no armor. Doing very well considering that. Sparky sliding through Redstone Mines. No big deal. Ooh, finds it hard to click on the objective with so many minions in the way. Fortunately, he does find his way into it. Uses the horn efficiently to clear some room for himself. Interesting roll. Slows him down at a very bad time to be slowed down. Doing well, though. Busy, can you take care of that timeout, please? I appreciate you. Footcream somehow making quick work of this final wave with level 1 gear and no armor. The fuse shot is really excellent. I think the fuse shot carries people a long way. Sparky upgrades his armor in the meantime in Redstone Mines. He is owed 2 timeouts. We're going to switch over the audio now to Sparky Summers. Oof. Footcream on his last chance in Desert Temple with level 1 gear and no armor. Let's see if Footcream can pull this off. This would be a pretty devastating game over this early on in the run.
No, I got electrified, not swift-footed. What am I doing? It looks like swift-footed.
It does look like swift-footed. Very good point, Sparky. So Footcream with level 1 gear approaching the final boss of Desert Temple. If Footcream is able to pull this off without game overing and finish off in a fairly reasonable time, that would be an excellent run by Footcream. Perhaps a Desert Temple for the ages. Perhaps. Footcream, though, approaching a pig, seeing if the pig has anything to offer him. The pig has a level 1 soul knife. Oh my
keyboard
God.
lights up when I hit E, by the way. What?
I just want to mention real quick that Footcream has gotten 4 different weapons now, and they have all been level 1. Every single one has been level 1. That is very, very unfortunate. So Footcream is approaching the final boss of Desert Temple here. Let's see how quickly with level 1 gear Footcream can take care of the Nameless One. Sparky, in the meantime, running through Redstone Mines. Not much to comment on there. It is a fairly straightforward level. Footcream clicking his life away on that short bow, trying to get as many few shots in as possible.
I know, right?
Footcream is not short on arrows. This will definitely be fine for him to use this many arrows. Very slow Nameless One, unfortunately, but that is to be expected when you have level 1 gear. Sparky making fairly quick work of the Redstone Golem. Just choosing the straight melee with a reliable combo. Oh, just kidding. That's the sword. It's not as reliable. Looks like Footcream's trying to run through these spear guards quickly.
I think he was frozen by how retarded I am at my TNTs.
Footcream taking a little bit of extra damage there that was not necessary to take. Able to hop back in, deal some damage. Finds the proper Nameless One, try to finish him off. It's going to be impossible to tell where the timing matchup is at this point because they've taken different pathways until the levels are completed. Sparky picks up a Firework Arrow, which is a very, very good pickup going into Desert Temple. Footcream dangerously low in his last life in Desert Temple. Dangerously dangerous. Oh my God, he was so close to dying. This is so risky. Does manage to get the potion. Picks up a Boot of Swiftness again. And some armor. Unique armor. Oh my God. Replaces the level 1 Torment Quiver with boots once again. And gets Swiftfoot. Footcream's back in it. Footcream is back in it with pickup of a boot at the end of Desert Temple and Swiftfoot on the armor. Unfortunately, there is a summoner blocking his path. Gets past it very cleanly. Looks like he's going to manage to not die, leaving Desert Temple. Sparky now inside of Desert Temple with unique armor as well with the fox armor. Got the furry armor. Excellent. Heading into the key right now. We're going to switch over to the audio of Sparky once again. As Footcream is heading into, I assume, Redstone Mines at this point. Let's see what artifact is picked up. The Totem of Shielding is picked up. Unfortunately, replaces the boots that he just got. Oh, Footcream is really feeling the Hotswap pain right now. Sparky makes really quick work of what seems like a pretty difficult...
The cleanest key I've ever had.
The cleanest key he's ever had. That was a really, really good key. And at the end of Desert Temple, Footcream picks up armor for the first time. Unfortunately, Sparky does not get the obsidian chest. Does pick up the gold chest and a unique glaive. At level 13, that is some pretty good gear right now.
Right, I'm not summoning my pets for this.
Swiftfoot.
Avoiding the pig.
According to the... Okay, so Sparky there opted to avoid the pig because he is comfortable with his gear, and I very much do agree with that choice. The exact math on Swiftfoot versus Boots, I believe, is that Swiftfoot is better if you don't miss a roll. But Boot is better kind of more realistically. But they are about the same. That is, I believe, true. We have Footcream making really quick work with the Swiftfoot on the armor of Redstone Mines here. Any sort of speed's really going to help in Redstone Mines because if your pathing is good and you have any sort of speed item, you can just zip, zap, zip all the way through. Sparky on the multi-wave ambush, about 2/3 of the way through Desert Temple, has a side roll that manages to go all the way across the pit. Very nice there. Footcream picks up a rapid crossbow, which is above level 1. It's level 13. How did that even happen? So Footcream is no longer in the level 1 gear train, is now doing fairly well with gear, though his soul knife is still level 1. It is a soul knife, so that's about the equivalent of a level 10 any other weapon, so good job there. Sparky does very, very well to aim that firework arrow right into the middle of the mob and hit the necromancer. Very, very well. That's level 13 rapid crossbow. Probably going to make really quick work of this boss in Redstone Mines. Soul knives are really that good. Soul knives are amazing. Amazing, amazing. They deal so much damage. We're going to turn on Sparky's stream once again. Maybe you can talk a little bit for me so I can take little bits of breaks here. I'm trying to chug my tea to make my voice a little bit better. At the end of these two levels, we're going to be able to see who is more ahead at this point. Right. And by how much time. So it looks like Footcream is making really quick work of this boss at the end. Managed to pick up some upgraded daggers and makes full use of the cube to really finish off the boss very quickly.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, Sparky takes death there, no big deal.
There are two things certain in this world. Death and me dying to that boss.
Dying in Desert Temple to this boss is usually not much of a problem because you usually get your artifacts back and they die a bit quicker. So at 20 minutes, Footcream is done with the Desert Temple Redstone Mines split. Heading into Fiery Forge, replacing the Tasted Bone, no big deal. Upgrading Swiftfoot once again. Heading to Fiery Forge at about the 20-minute 15 mark. Which puts Sparky at this point very quick Desert Temple Nameless One fight. Very quick. Really going to put him back in it.
Right. For some reason, it's not letting me equip that. What was the first?
Let's see. So the Tasty Bow needs to be replaced. The bow is an upgrade for Sparky. That quick Nameless One fight is really going to put Sparky more into the game than he was beforehand. For sure. Very close fight so far. Oof! Rough ending of Desert Temple for Sparky, but he's managing it very, very, very well.
There we go.
Wow, brave timing. Brave timing to do that in the middle of all those minions. Very respectful towards the Hotswap run. We do appreciate that, Sparky.
And the next one
finishes about a minute 40 behind where Footcream was.
Yo, that split!
I believe that was a gold split for Sparky because of how quick that Nameless One was. We turn Footcream's sound back on. Footcream is ahead at this point. Oh, Sparky picks up a boot at the end of Desert Temple. This could now really change things at this point. Sparky's able to catch up, though Footcream did have Swiftfoot for a while, did have to replace it just now. Sparky has a boot, and it's a high-level boot, so that boot's probably going to stick around. Let's see if Sparky can catch up for this Fiery Forge. It is absolutely possible to catch up at this point. Footcream having a very slow Fiery Forge at this point with no speed items at all. Oh, and you have Swiftfoot. Yeah, you do have Swiftfoot. So that's a high-level boot and Swiftfoot. Sparky's going to be cruising right now. Absolutely cruising. While Footcream is taking a hit on his gear heading into Fiery Forge, it looks like Sparky has absolutely improved his gear. Footcream doing well with the old Yam poem of improvement of just have confidence. Footcream probably gonna take a death trying to get this pig. Wow, does not take a death with a very clutch level up. Has an Ironhide Amulet and a Great Hammer. We do kind of meme about how useless the Ironhide Amulet is, but it is a pickup and the hammer is good. What kind of tea is this? This is peppermint tea. Was the correct item removed there? I didn't quite see. Did anyone see if the right artifact was moved? The correct artifact was moved. I just saw it. Sparky making really quick work, finding a way to catch up right now, doing really, really well zigzagging through this level. Sparky making up a lot of time, a whole lot of time. The cores appear to be pretty good for Footcream. There's 6 of them that are very close to each other, which is something that you definitely look for an ideal core setup in Fiery Forge. And Sparky now hitting the cores. This is such a close race right now between the any percent veteran and world record holder Footcream and the newcomer Sparky Summers. Sparky opting to avoid the pig. Very comfortable with his gear right now, and I think I agree. This is the tea bag. I just spilled water on my keyboard. Oh no. It's fine, it wasn't that much. Very brave armor switch by Footcream at that point. Wow, they are neck and freaking neck right now. They are at the same time. They're in the same place. Oh, I'm sorry. Sparky actually is a minute ahead on his timer. To make things a little bit more realistic here. Footcream is ahead by about 1 minute. Oh, but Footcream has to replace his rapid crossbow. Are you loose leaf guy? Sparky takes an unfortunate death. That's going to happen in Hotswap. No shame in taking deaths, especially in these crazy hallways of Fiery Forge. Ooh, Geomancer Joe's got something to say to Footcream, and it is last chance. Can Footcream once again clutch it out on a last chance? I believe it, Joey. I believe it. Footcream really putting himself, not on purpose, in a risky position with these Geomancers. Has to use a Soul Explosionist to not take any more damage there. This is an incredibly risky spot for Footcream right now. Incredibly risky. Sparky's combo of Swiftfoot and Boot has put him into the final boss at 2540. I am going to pause the videos at one point to try to match up the times. I'm actually going to do it right now to see where directly we match up here. Because it looks like we are very, very neck and neck. Sparky has made up so much time in Fiery Forge. There's so many long, straight hallways here that it's very easy to make up time if you have 2 speed items. All right, so I am going to unpause once the timers are matched. Wow, Footcream gets a core hit. Very, very fortunate. 6, 7, 8, 9, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55. All right, and our timers are matched up. We are neck and neck, guys. This is an excellent, excellent fight right now. Sparky, almost about to take an unfortunate death, is playing this very well, avoiding all the bad little cube roller lava men. Footcream getting so close to eating his final death. Not even using the Ironhide Amulet. Sparky falling off the edge, has to go back. Oh, I'm sorry, that was because of the death. Footcream has slightly pulled ahead. Renegade armor picked up for Footcream. Going into high block halls, that is the best drop that you can get. Sparky's on last chance. Footcream's on last chance. Let's see if he can clutch it out. At this point, it is fairly easy to do so. Sparky being very, very careful because of the last chance. That is slowing him down a little bit, but at this point, it is better to finish the boss carefully than it is to be too risky and game over at this point. Footcream ends Fiery Forge at 26:56. Very good catch-up by Sparky. Very, very good catch-up. Wow, wonderful finish by Sparky. Wonderful, wonderful finish. Also upgrades to Renegade Armor heading into high block halls. Excellent.
Okay, I'll take your word for it, buddy. I'm actually going to take the chance to heal in here real quick.
Taking the chance to heal is slowing him down a little bit, but that is a worthwhile time loss. English tea is bad. Oh my god. Victory at 27:43. That puts Footcream less than a minute ahead. The lead has been cut.
I don't know, man.
Still very, very close. I do enjoy fruity teas as well. I also enjoy a more dark tea. Flaming Quiver picked up. Does replace the proper artifact.
I can't blacksmith. I'm
Foot
not allowed
Cream.
to blacksmith.
Footcream returns to camp because Footcream did not get the key. That's a good time-saving choice by Footcream. Now heads back into high block halls to see if the key will spawn. Just so you know, if you are in high block halls and you see that you did not get the key and you do have the ambush, if you go back to camp and then head back to high block, you save yourself 20 seconds if the second iteration has the key. Question, did the soul quiver come from the boss? Is my question, Sparky. I saw you get rid of the soul quiver. I don't remember you having equipped the soul quiver. Sparky also heads back to camp to look for the key. Very smart play from both of our competitors in this consolidation round. Not even consolidation. It's like the round one submissions that didn't have to be submitted round, I suppose. Footcream takes a very, very unfortunate death there. Opting to not use the deflect. Now puts the deflect on. The special. With 2 Ironhide amulets, Footcream is having a rough time here. Ooh, Sparky goes the wrong way. Probably going to take a death for it. Does not take a death for it. Good use of the boot. Footcream at his key. Sparky hopefully gets a key at this point. Let's see what happens here. Ooh, maybe taking another death. Very unfortunate. The boot comes in handy here. We still don't know if Sparky has the key or the ambush. Sparky has key. So excellent choice to go back to camp. What a time save. Footcream unfortunately picked the wrong side and has a bunch of guards in his key room. This is a fairly slow key for both competitors at this point. Footcream takes a very unfortunate death. The key is surrounded by guards right now. Surrounded. How do both players approach this at this point? Sparky appears to have a better key room than Footcream. Looks like less guards are present. And he has a boot. Oh, unfortunate. Loses the key to some sniper archers. Puts himself into a corner. Uses the glaive to slightly get out of it. This is where the hammer is really shining. Really do a lot of AoE damage to these smaller minions. At this point, Sparky... Oh, if he's able to close that key out, would be ahead. But Footcream pulls slightly ahead. Please don't take it down, Sparky. No, don't do it. Oh, no. Oh, what a rough death. That was so close. Sparky was so close to clutching that key. Unfortunately, was not able to. Footcream pulls quite a bit ahead at this point. But again, high block halls, you never know what's going to happen. You never know. I'm going to temporarily pause one stream so we can match up the times again. This is such a critical part of the run. I do want the times to be matched up. Especially when the run is this close. Wow. Footcream picks up a light feather and a better bow. Very, very fortunate for him. All right, the times are once again matched up. We can see that Footcream has quite a bit of a lead. I would say probably a 30-second lead at this point. There's there should be a bounty out there. If anyone can find a way to completely skip high block halls, that would be so wonderful. So wonderful. Sparky just entering the well now. Footcream entering the kitchen. Picks up a lot of consumables. The hammer's doing well at this point. Picks up a scatterbow from the chefs. An 18 scatterbow. Hopefully Footcream can hold on to that. Gets additional arrows, of course. At this point, if you're Footcream, do you even go for the obsidian chest with a high-level scatterbow like that? Interesting call. Sparky just entering the buffet now. Entering the kitchen. Unfortunately, gets a little bit stuck. Is not using his glaive to the full potential. Footcream approaching the obsidian chest. Not sure what the decision is going to be. With the scatterbow that high, I might skip the obsidian chest at this point. Sparky making up some time with his boots of swiftness for sure. Unfortunately, the pathway is slightly blocked. Footcream opting to skip the obsidian chest. Very smart, I believe. Not only saves time, it saves you potentially an entire life. And if you have a good scatterball already, there's really no point. We'll see if Sparky opts to do the same thing. Those boots are just so clutch for Sparky right now. Ready to see a magic trick. Ooh, that was cute. Opts to not do the obsidian chest. Sparky very comfortable with his gear. Footcream starting the ambush now, the 7-wave ambush. I'm sorry, Footcream starting. At 33:25, the first wave starts. We will go over the bracket after this matchup. Let's see. At 33:48, the first. So Sparky's currently 26 seconds behind, 23 seconds behind. But Footcream with the scatterbow is really going to do some work. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't see he replaced the scatterbow, unfortunately. Very, very unfortunately had to replace the scatterbow.
Right. Focusing in.
Really slowing him down. Guys, this is the closest matchup we've had all day. Are you last chance? No, you are not last chance. You have 2 deaths remaining. 2 deaths remaining, just leveled up. I've lost count of the waves. I don't know who's ahead right now. Either way, very, very, very close. Third wave for you. Footcream's only maybe on the 4th wave or so. Sparky picks up a scatterbow. Excellent. Even though it's a level 12 versus the level 14, it is an improvement. You do need to get fairly close with a fuse shot. I love a scatterbow with a fuse shot.
Fuse, it's fine. One
of my favorite weapons. Footcream is ahead by maybe 20 seconds. Maybe 20 seconds. Sparky's making very, very quick work of these waves. Ooh. Almost dies there. Clutches it out. Footcream also making some very quick work of these waves. Really doing some good work here. Sparky doing well, putting the fuse shot on that scatterbow's clutch. Really going to save him a lot of time. We're going to be able to see exactly how much time ahead Footcream is at the end of the level because the split times are going to show. Sparky using the boot efficiently. Kiting efficiently. Probably going to take a death here. Now on last chance. And Footcream upgrades to a scatterbow. Good time to do that. Does take a death also on last chance. Guys, this is the closest match I have ever seen. I was not expecting matches to actually be this close. What a great fight here. So excellent. It appears as if they're on the same wave right now. This looks like the same wave. With the Scatterbow doing few shots, running into those guys, even though they're enchanted, it's still going to rip through them pretty well. Really well done by Sparky right now. Very, very impressed. Footcream now done with his waves. Finishes high block hauls at 36.45.
Oops.
That's fine. Upgrades the power. Good choice. Sparky done. Ending at 37.04.
Here we fucking go! Sorry.
Wow. So that's not a big difference, guys. That is a difference of 15, 19 seconds.
Splits.
There's a 19-second difference right now. And Sparky picks up the Death Cap Mushroom, which unfortunately does block the boot. But Mushroom, if you're going to replace the boot, Mushroom is excellent. Mushroom's excellent. Was that a crash? Was that a crash? Was that a crash? It's okay. If you're going to crash, the best time to crash is between levels. You only lose about 8 seconds.
You can send that shit into fucking Glad Jonas of all people, can't you?
Love it. Oh, Smade, Sammy, thank you so much, Sammy, for the resub. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Sammy. That's a 9-month sub, Sammy. 9 months. That is almost a year. That is absolutely insane. We're going to pause Foot's time here. We're going to wait for the catch up. So you only lost maybe about 6 seconds there. The crash, as epic as it was, really didn't lose that much time. Sammy, God Sammy, thank you so much for the resub. So at 37:44, we are going to restart the timer. We're going to restart Footcreams. 3, 4. All right. Again, will Footcream's experience come into play here? Ooh, Enchanted Guards. Definitely going to be a death for Footcream. Is he able to get by this? Footcream is able to get by the Enchanted Guards. What a play. That is Footcream's experience coming into play right now. Excellent, excellent play by Footcream to avoid dying to those guards, saving a lot of time. Footcream is at the ambush at 38:10, followed into the ambush by the upgraded guards. That is very, very, very unfortunate. Sparky doing very well to keep in this. Maybe killing a little bit too much. The Scatterbow doing great for Footcream. Really excellent work by Footcream. Making the best of some very unfortunate situations. Footcream definitely ahead at this point, already done with the ambush. This is definitely the experience kicking into play. Good use of the mushroom there. Sparky being maybe a little bit too careful here, but that the comfort with Obsidian Pinnacle is very hard to gain. Very, very, very hard to gain. No, Sparky, I will not punish you for swearing. Swearing is fine. I'm just not going to be the one to be swearing, and you know, it's not really a big deal. Don't worry. Don't think about your language. That's your stream is your language. Don't worry about it. Sparky now onto the ambush is probably about a full minute plus behind Footcream at this point. Footcream taking hits, taking high fives. Like the pro he is. About to hit the skip. Can he hit this on the first shot? It is critical that he does it at this point, followed by so many people, and he does. Very, very clutch. The Yam skip, the old Yam skip. Can Sparky stay alive during this? This is very difficult. He is pushed into a corner right now. Is he able to stay alive? So clutch. He is able to. Oh, he died. He could have stayed alive there. Oh, that was so close. Footcream saying hi to his favorite corner to get stuck in. Maybe another one to get stuck in. Finally gets through. The ambush was quite a bit quicker for Footcream because of the gear that he had. Footcream approaching the stairs. The final ascent. Oh, the redstone golem was all the way on the bottom. That was weird. At this point, it'd be very difficult for Sparky to catch up, especially missing the boots and the swift-footed that were there before. Footcream, good use of the feather. Ooh, surrounded right now. Good use of the feather again. The feather does not trigger unless you land, so that was very risky for Footcream, but it did pay off. Sparky does miss the skip. Has to go back, try it again. Hit. Ooh, I thought he hit that the second time. Ooh, gets pushed off the edge, Footcream does. Sparky hits on the third try of the skip. Afraid to go right. Footcream on the edge of taking a death here. Opts to take the death for the full artifact cooldown. And to get the guards away from the bottom of the stairs. Very veteran choice by Footcream there. It's a very good time save that's not expected for players who are newer at the game. Footcream, again, probably about a minute ahead right now. Wow. Salvages the melee weapon to put another point into fuse shot. Footcream showing his veteranship, showing his confidence. Let's see how fast this arch... Wow! Look how quickly the arch villager is going down. Remember, Footcream has no melee weapon right now. Very scary choice. Very risky by Footcream. Finishing off the Heart of Ender so quickly here with that additional point and fuse shot. Excellent, excellent choice by Mr. Footcream. Oh, he has to pick up... Oh, he almost didn't pick up the bow. That would have been a devastating time penalty. Excellent run by Footcream. Really showing how experienced he is in that final Obsidian Pinnacle there with some of the choices that he made. Really, really good showing. That's a 42.59. Sparky, very excellent, excellent, excellent run. Footcream is the most experienced runner at Minecraft Dungeons. To be this new at speedrunning this game and to be toe-to-toe with Footcream and really almost match his time at all times is a really, really good showing of your practice and your skill. So excellent, excellent showing. Again, this is not a real match also. Both of these players are going on to the second round. So no matter who you're a fan of, if it's Sparky, if it's Footcream, if it's both, you're going to get to see them both in round 2. So don't fret. Sparky, excellent run. Hopefully it pays off in round 2. I'm actually going to show the bracket here as we're watching Sparky's end of run here. Footcream gets an automatic advancement past Ninja Frog into the semifinals, and the semifinals will be live. You're right. Footcream is not in round 2. So Sparky here at the end of this Heart of Ender is showing the lack of experience by, yes, just go for it. Exactly. Learning.
I have one life.
You have to be a little bit more careful than that doing that, but that's the right idea. You want to get in his face. You want to use your mushroom and your melee weapon. You also want to use your fire arrows. But that's something that we'll get used to as time goes on. Excellent, excellent run. Real proud of you, Sparky. That's really great. So our matchups for round 2 are going to be Vix versus Saz. We haven't seen Vix yet. We've yet to see what he can pull out. We're going to have the Sizzler versus Cookie. Sizzler, as you may know, was the long-time world record holder for the Any Percent run for the pre-1.3 patch. Facing off against Cookie, who's a fairly new runner, was mostly an IL runner, has done a couple Any Percent runs, and is very new to hot swapping in general.
That is a 45-minute run. That is my PB for
And 45:22 for Sparky. Excellent time. And then we